I just found an old notebook of mine from 6 years ago when I was spending time with a Himalayan yogi called Grandmaster Akshar. And inside this notebook are so many nuggets of wisdom. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things that I wrote down here back in 2019, just before my YouTube channel exploded with growth, just before my life changed forever, to transform your reality from the inside out. Also, on another page, I have some notes from my spiritual mentor that I found the other day, and I just thought, oh my goodness, he was right. I had no idea. And I won't share all of it, but one paragraph was about, I had asked him questions about my business at the time that I was previously working on. And he said, in a very tactful way, your business, well, you are here to do something else, very big. But that will come, the time will come. And I remember back then when I heard that, I thought, that's not what I wanted to hear. It's kind of nice, but it wasn't what I wanted to hear, because I asked him about my business that I was working on then, and if there was anything he could advise me on to help it to grow. So when he gave me that answer, it wasn't quite the answer that I was expecting or looking for, but looking back now, that business is a closed chapter in my life, and you are here to do something else very big, but that will come. The time will come. There's more work to do. Anyway, looking at the 3 keys that are really important for the manifestation process. The first thing I have written down here is authenticity. Peeling away those layers, taking off the mask. Who were you before the world teased you for being your authentic self, laughed at you when you were being uninhibited, or made comments that were aimed to try and change you? And as a result, in what ways did you change yourself? In what ways did you dull your shine? In what ways did you stop being goofy or funny, whatever it was that was how you were before the world told you to be different? And it can feel really scary to decide that you want to return back to who you truly are. Why is it scary? Well, for fear that we'll be teased again, laughed at again, criticized again. But have you also found, by the way, that those kind of people who tease you, have you noticed that they still tease you anyway, even when you're not being your authentic self? Have you noticed that even if you've tried to change yourself, shrink yourself, do things differently in a way to try and get the approval of others, they can still say nasty comments. They can still make you feel like crap. That in itself is evidence that the words that come out of their mouth in your direction have nothing to do with you and everything to do with the pain that's inside of them, with the trauma that they are not dealing with the wounds that still haunt them on a daily basis, consciously or subconsciously. So with that in mind, you may as well just be you and do things your way. Follow the things in your life that you're passionate about, because at least that way, they might say silly comments, but at least you get to live the life that you want to live. I remember one of my other mentors described not being your authentic self as you having to drag heavy chains with you everywhere. And doing that takes so much energy. Do you know what a weight off your chest it is when you just allow yourself to be you? Do you know how much lighter you will feel? And do you know how much more energy you will have to create things with, to manifest things with, when you're not exerting so much energy in masking who you are and putting on an act every single day? So authenticity is the first step. The second of the 3 steps is alignment. To be specific, it's about being in alignment with your happiest, highest, most abundant self. Because actually we're all in alignment with something currently. You're in alignment with the life that you've currently got, because you experience and manifest and receive whatever you are in vibrational alignment with. So the real question is, okay, how can I change what I am in alignment with? Who do I need to become? What do I need to do to shift what I am in alignment with? And my advice is that you look at the micro actions, because the micro adds up and leads to the macro. Observe a typical day in your life and be radically honest about how you spend your time, how you spend your energy. If you take care of yourself mentally, do you meditate? Do you journal? Do you ever have time in stillness where you are not connected to some kind of TV screen or phone screen or computer screen? How much time do you spend in nature? How committed to your goals are you? Do you drink enough water? Do you respect your body enough to feed it with healthy, fresh fruits and vegetables and high protein foods? How committed are you to that project, that side hustle, that business that you want to build, that book that you want to write, that art that you want to create? When we say a lot of things and think a lot of things, but our actions do not line up with what we think and what we say, then we are out of alignment with creating that ultimate timeline that we want. So this is where aligned action is an essential part to manifestation. Because the version of you who has what you want does act in a certain way and does interact with this world in a certain way. Hi.
Hi.
How is that?
Yeah, wet.
Wet. So one of the things I have written here is that I pushed myself to do new things. I said yes to things that I used to say no to. And so each of those times when you actively, it's a proactive practice. This is actually not something that you can just do on autopilot. The whole point is you're resetting your system to a new normal. And that takes, a few months of being very intentional with doing things differently to how you used to do them. That is one of the ways that you can change what you are in alignment with, along with doing the deeper inner work to release any energetic blocks that feel like they're keeping you trapped at the same place. And of course, rewiring the subconscious mind to reprogram your beliefs so that your own subconscious mind can start to lead you towards different outcomes. So that your subconscious mind can lead you to and help you to notice new things, new opportunities, new ideas, and so that your subconscious mind will allow you to take the simple steps forwards, to make those simple decisions, to walk into a different reality. I saw this amazing diagram. Where we are today is the result of the path that we have chosen up until now. There may have been forks in the road where you could have chosen one thing or another thing. You could have gone to live in this place or that place. You could have gone to this job or that job. You could have stayed with this person or found this new relationship. And there's an uncountable number of forks in the road where we make one choice and it leads us to where we are today. And although we can't go back and change those decisions that we made to lead us to this point, what's exciting is that ahead of us is still an infinite number of choices, forks in the roads. And so if you want your future to look different to your past, or you want to experience, create, manifest something in your future that you have not yet experienced in your life up until this point, all you need to do is start making different choices. Choose different forks in the road. And the third thing I have written down here in my notes is attitude. So we've had authenticity, alignment, and now we have attitude. It says here, moaning about negative people, politics, being broke is not the right attitude to change your life. It also says here that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And if you do find that you're in environments at home or in the workplace where there's lots of negative people complaining about politics, money, other people, etc., that might feel quite limiting, especially when you become more and more sensitive and aware of the energy in those conversations. But what's great is that with the internet, you can change the 5 people you spend the most time with by hanging out with virtual mentors, by listening to audiobooks and YouTube videos of people who are thinking in this aligned way, who are speaking into the possibilities of your future. And if you do find yourself in environments where people have a stinking attitude, you don't have to be mean, you don't have to be disrespectful, you can just not contribute as much. You can just excuse yourself from the conversation and pretend that you have something else to do, because you do have something else to do. Not that. If you want to dive deeper on this journey with me, I have a free downloadable meditation for you. It's called the Release the Blocks meditation. I'll link it down below in the description. And it's a powerful one to help you to melt away any negative charge that you have on the things in your life where you're feeling stuck right now. it's a great place to start. You're also welcome to join me for the 21-day Release the Blocks Challenge, which is a fantastic introductory course that will help you to identify what's been holding you back, release it, and rewire your subconscious mind to start working for you instead of feeling like it's working against you. And if you really want to go deeper and do the real inner work to shift what's been going on inside your subconscious, inside your energetic body, so that you can release any old patterns and allow yourself to level up and create a completely new reality for yourself, then you're more than welcome to join my manifestation program, Align. If you drop me an email, I will add you to the waiting list and let you know as soon as the doors reopen. If you got value from this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss another video. Until next time, bye.